First of all, I think that we all agree that this initiative shows that Europe must give Africa the political priority that it deserves. The world order is changing. New powers are spreading throughout Africa, and there is continued instability in areas like the Sahel. And on our continent as well, Europe cannot just stay on the sidelines, which is why I think we must move beyond good intentions to commitments, tangible ones. And secondly, I think when it comes to economic growth, it must be inclusive. And in many African economies, we are seeing that there is growth, but the real challenge is ensuring that that growth strengthens industry and improves the standard of living for the majority of Africans. And I think that in Europe, we have to add value, strengthen African industry, and generate quality jobs. And to do that, we have to focus more on Africa as a priority and invest in infrastructure, energy, education, and innovation. And thirdly, I think that the social empowerment must go hand in hand with the strengthening of democracy. Democracy belongs to Africans, and support to democratic institutions in Africa, including electoral observation missions, is a vital part of strengthening these instruments. They are essential, and so I would like to say how concerned I am that we see some reticence from some African countries to invite us for these observation missions. Nigeria was the last. There were elections in January, and there was no consideration for the utility of having an electoral observation mission there. And I think that it's important. Finally, I do not think that we can continue on the road that we currently are on. This partnership cannot just flounder politically when we just deal with different crises and we go from summit to summit with declarations and empty promises. This is the time to break the cycle. And I think that, as Kapuscinski wrote, Europeans have a watch, but in some African countries, what they have is the time. This is the time to give this sentence a new meaning. It's not just about the past, it's about today, and it's about the future. It is time for leadership, innovation, and a partnership among equals between Africa and Europe. And finally, a question, because some of our speakers come from two of the biggest democracies in Africa, and I'd like to ask what you see as Europe's role with its democratic partners in Africa. Thank you.